There's John Klatt in the AirGuard MSX. Smoke is on. Incidentally, all the smoke that you'll see out here today is biodegradable. It's environmentally approved. It's called Corvus oil, and it's pumped right into the hot exhaust of the engine.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Air Show fans. From your left, Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt, flying the Air National Guard's MX. Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt, a member of the Air National Guard now for nearly 23 years, getting a start flying C-130s. Missions all across the world, and later in 1996, John transitioned to the F-16. This morning, getting things warmed up, flying the Air National Guard's MXS. That aircraft originally made popular by the Red Bull Air Races. Built in 2002, that aircraft is a 100% built composite aircraft, weighing in around 1,400 pounds. As John gets things warmed up here this morning, John will be experiencing up to about 7 Gs, 7 negative Gs, and about 8 or 9 positive and negative Gs. As John pulls back on that stick, positive Gs forcing him back into the seat. The force of gravity pushing him back there. You see a hard pull up over the top into the micro loop as he flattens it out, and the horsepower, that IO 540, driving out of the bottom of that loop. That engine producing over 330 horse. All day long, we invite you to stop on by our mobile recruiting unit to learn more about the Air National Guard. A great opportunity for young guys and gals looking at getting a head start with their education with up to 100% college tuition. There's those positive Gs, nearly 8 times the force of gravity, pushing John back into the seat as he drives skyward, up over the top. He'll duck his head into the front somersault, pushing the stick all the way, demonstrating the capabilities of the Air Guard's MXS. Now stage right off the deck, he trades off some of that altitude for some air speed and energy. We're working back up over the top, now inverted, rolling back to the upright. That aircraft has a roll rate of nearly 440 degrees per second. Watch closely now, John, left rudder, right forward stick. Tumbling the aircraft, nose for tail, tail for nose. End over end, tumbling it in show center. John Klatt, a veteran of the skies, flying for over 27 years and accumulating over 20,000 hours, ranging from everything from general aviation to military transport, as well as the F-16, with nearly 2,000 hours in the fighting Falcon. From Air Show left, John works his way back in as we hear a little bit of rumbling here, Larry, at Air Show Center.
Look at the fire, look at the smoke, and that is Bill Braack in the coin force jet car. Argument last night at the bar on who was the fastest, Tim. You were there. My boy Bill Braack says I could whip that airplane in a quarter mile, and I bet he can.
Well, we'll see. They're going to line up here down at Air Show left. John Klatt flying the MXS. That aircraft powered by an IO 540, producing over 330 horse, not near the horse that Bill Braack has in the jet car, but John around 180 knots as they get lined up.
Yeah, but my car could go 0. Shut up, Bill. 0 to 400 in 9 seconds.
That's moving. We talk about G's, Larry.
Yes.
John flying the airplane. Bill Braack experiencing this same force. Suddenly accelerates, and then again on the deceleration when he deploys the parachute.
The negative G's on the deceleration. Incidentally, we got a Washington State trooper this morning. He is down at the far end of the runway by the white truck with a radar gun, so he's going to give us exactly how fast. Bill. Now, you know, Bill's got 13,000.
All kinds of room, so you better believe Bill's going to open things up here this morning. John, right over the top of Bill, entice him, saying, okay, I see the car out here on the runway. John always has a hard time with that. A vehicle out on the runway, it's supposed to be an air show. I suppose Bill does have a jet engine.
Yes, he does. And I'll tell you what, you better not let Tim, you better not let John get too close to that flame. It'll burn that composite material right off that airplane.
Yeah, John working right down off of the deck. And the Air Guard MXS, as Larry said, a 100% composite-built aircraft. Certainly can't get too close to those flames. It'll melt some of those composite.
Airplane built right here in the USA, we might add, too.
It is.
Very proud of that.
Built in North Carolina. Great aircraft. Extremely lightweight and maneuverable. And truly unbelievable what they're doing with the composites now and how it's changed.
Steve Urich is out there in the smoke. You can see he's Bill's crew chief. He'll be handling the flag. Take the music out just a second, John, because we want to ask the audience before. Let's see if we got time enough. How many think the jet car is going to win? Put your hands together.
And what do you think about John Klatt and the Air Guard's MXS? About half and half, Larry.
Yeah, we're going to see. Yesterday, he did 333 miles an hour going down the runway.
All right, it looks like they're lining up. John Klatt working air show left. He's going to get turned around, bring it in at about 180 miles an hour. Bill making the final checks here as we get set, folks. John Klatt diving in. You can see the speed that he's going to need to catch Bill Braack. You talk about the sudden acceleration of Bill. So here we go, lined up, air show left. It's race time. John Klatt, Bill Braack.
Upside down goes John Klatt, and we're off and running. Oh, the airplane's going to win this hands down. Well, maybe not. I think we took you, Jim.
It was close. It was close.
We took you. That's Mr. John Klatt in the Air Guard MSX and Bill Braack in the Coin Force and Les Schwab sponsored jet car. 10,000 horsepower in the jet car, 3,600, rather 6,500 pounds of thrust. We got a reading yet, George? 342 miles an hour.
John Klatt, ladies and gentlemen, right off the deck. He'll be back later this afternoon for 12 minutes of hardcore, high-energy aerobatics. In the meantime, we invite you all to stop on by our mobile recruiting unit. If you're over the age of 16, take a ride on our free gyro ball. They have some great giveaways for all ages, and they can tell you all the great benefits about the Air National Guard.
All right, thank you very much, Tim. Like I said, he'll be back a little bit later on to provide his full 12-minute routine in that beautiful Air Guard MSX. Coming up next, Herb and Ditto. The ring-making aircraft, you can see the gray airplane out there. That is a T-28 Trojan, flown today by Mr. Herb Baker, full-time professional aerobatic air show performer. He is Herb, the airplane is Ditto. Herb, 1964 BS in aircraft maintenance engineering, graduate of Parks College at St. Louis University, served in the United States Air Force. He has rebuilt this airplane from 1992 to 1996. He's formation qualified up at EAA Best T-28 Award, fast formation qualified, that's a formation. 800 plus total hours in the T-28. We'll be talking to him live from the cockpit, but I want you to watch this because he's got a very, very unique smoke system on this.